Hey guys, Eric here, and on this episode of Problem Solved, I'm going to be starting a new project. This project is Project Cool the House. The idea behind this project is to make our house a little more energy efficient this summer here in Arizona, where it gets really hot and our AC basically has to run all the time. So I wanted to figure out some easy ways that we could reduce the temperature inside the house without necessarily using the AC all the time. And there are some very simple ways that we can do this. So project 1 is going to be putting a UV reflective film on each of the windows, especially the windows that face the sun. This is going to reduce the temperature, the light that gets transferred from the outside to the inside of the house, and hopefully reduce the inside temperature by a degree or two. Even if it does it by a couple degrees, that's really helpful. Project 2 is going to be installing solar power attic fans, and we're going to do 2 attic fans, and I hope to get some drone footage of the installation of those, and we'll be headed up to the roof to install the 2 solar power attic fans. Project 3 is going to be insulating our garage door. So I've been doing my research, and there's lots of good information about insulation for your garage door. Right now, our garage door is a metal garage door, and it gets extremely hot and it heats up the garage, and then that air travels to the inside of the house. So if we insulate that garage door, it should help bring down the heat inside the house. But right now, let's start on the film on the windows, and I'll take you through how to do that. And that's project 1 of Project Cool the House. And hopefully we can bring the degrees in the house down a little bit so our AC doesn't have to work as hard, and therefore it'll last longer. All right, let's get started. Alright guys, so, whoa, let me make it so you can see me, there we go. So this is the tinting film that we're going to be putting on the windows. It's got a mirror reflective side, and then it's got a tinted side, so you can still see outside of the window. So this helps for privacy, and it also helps block UV rays coming in the house, and it'll help block heat as well. So we're going to go through putting this on this window right here. We're going to do this window first, just because it's the easiest, and this happens to be a window in our house that doesn't open. So there's no beam in the middle or anything like that. But the first step is to thoroughly clean the window and make sure there's no streaks or debris on it. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now that the window has been thoroughly cleaned and there are no streaks and debris on it, we have to actually measure the window so that we can cut out the tint pretty close to the exact size. You want to leave about 1 inch to 1/2 inch around the sides, and you're going to cut that off once the film is on the window itself. But let's go ahead and measure this window. Alright, so I've measured the window, and that's about the size of the window there. You need to put something heavy on one side so it doesn't roll back up on you. Luckily, this is about the width of my window, so I actually don't need to cut much off the edges. There is a little bit of allowance, so I will need to cut some of it. But all I really need to do is cut a little bit off this roll right here, which you can do with a sharp knife, and then we'll get to putting it on the actual window. Alright, the next step is to actually peel off the protective layer, and then we're going to start spraying it down with some soapy water solution and apply it to the window. I should mention that this is non-adhesive, so it just static clings to the window, but you need the soapy water on it in order to smooth it out and make sure there's no air bubbles once it's on the window. So now that I've peeled off the protective backing, we're going to take our soapy water solution and we're just going to spray it down pretty generously. And we're also going to spray the window as well with the same solution, and then we're going to use a squeegee to smooth it all out. Alright, so now that we have our film on, you can actually see that it's a lot dimmer in there because it has tinted the window. We have a little bit of extra here on the sides that I'm going to cut off. And you saw me spraying this side of the window tint with soapy water as well. That just helps the squeegee slide around so you can get all the air bubbles out. Most of these tiny little air bubbles, these will just dry out and go away probably in a day or two. But yeah, we're just gonna cut off the excess and then our tint will be applied. All right, this is the final product. Just looking at it, you can hardly see that there's even a window tint on here, but if you look at the edges there, you can still see some moisture in there. But as I said, that'll dry out and you can just continue to squeegee it out to the sides and that'll take care of it, and this tint will be on there and hopefully it'll reduce the temperature that's coming in from this window. I'm gonna do the rest of the windows in the house, but that's how you do it. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is a window that doesn't have the tint on it. That's what it looked like before. And then that's the window we did right there. And as you can see, it's super reflective now. And you can't really see inside from that window anymore. So light and UV rays coming in are going to be greatly reduced. And hopefully that will reduce the temperature inside. I want to thank you guys for joining me for this episode and this first part of, what did I call it? Project Cooling the House. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave comments below. I'll put a link to the window tint I used in the description below in case you want to get some for yourself and start putting it on your own windows. Now, we got a bunch more windows we have to do, and then we'll move on to the next step of the project. Thank you for joining me for another problem solved. I just wanted to say a real quick thank you to all those that are subscribing. I'm getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, and that's a really awesome milestone for any of you that know how YouTube works. 1,000 subscribers is a great milestone. I think I'll celebrate for my 1,000 subscriber mark. I'll be doing a giveaway, so I'm really excited to announce what that giveaway is going to be about. But I wanted to say thank you, and thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for joining.